Good afternoon. I'm trying to find the best spot for my discussion on part 2 of Chris Watts' Family Has Blood on Their Hands. It's not going to be very long, but I did promise on doing a part 2 because I've been so busy with other things, trying to do my wine and liquor demos at the same time because I have been doing those more than my regular job lately. So I'm basically, that's a little too far away. Sorry, bear with me. Hopefully everyone having a nice afternoon. I know there's not a lot of new things really out. When I say new, it means it's new for my channel because I've had people say, or I might be discussing a different theory, a different way, and I've had people say this is not new. You know, normal negative comments that everyone likes to do around here. So, that's going to have to do the best. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. We had a little accident. I need to get a better setup. Anyways, I might have to just hold this for now because this is not going to be a really long video, but I want to be able to talk about this. Maybe I can put it here. That works. Water bottle worked for something. I had actually wrote these notes last week, but I had done other videos that I felt compelled to do about Chris Watts. But I remembered I had notes on these, and I also just did 2 wine reviews. If you're interested in about the taste of some wines, I also do liquor reviews. So I'm trying to do as much as I can today because this weekend is my husband and I's 1st year anniversary. And a lot's going on family-wise if you've seen my other videos. And I have 2 daughters, and one's in middle school and one's in high school, and lots going on there. A lot of changes and a lot of stuff going on. It's just been one thing after another. So, Chris Watts' Family Has Blood on Their Hands Part 2, like I promised. Okay. So, I don't remember really what I touched base on with the first video because I did not go back and watch it, and I believe that was about a month ago. But as a lot of you know, and some might have known, his family was known, or it's known now that they were talking and know of NK. When you watch the police videos with Chris Watts' father in there, it's basically like his father's not even surprised about NK. And there was supposed to be proof that she did call his parents' house. And I don't remember if it was during or after or both. They had hatred for Shanann, and I believe that a lot of it was jealousy because she was a strong, independent, domineering woman, and Cindy Watts wanted to be the only domineering woman. I believe that Shanann was a different kind of domineering. She was just powerful and strong and determined. Cindy is an evil, manipulative, kind of like someone I know, domineering woman. So there's different types. And they didn't like that she had her own place because when Chris moved in with her, he had been living with them. I'm sure his sister didn't like that as well. I'm sure they were jealous of her strive, determination, and shine. And they didn't even go to the funeral. They didn't even go to the wedding. They sabotaged the wedding shower, or I believe it was the baby shower. It was one of those. Bringing food that they knew that she didn't want, food that she didn't list. Listen, if it's someone's event and they put down that they cannot eat a certain type of food or they want a certain type of food, that's not them being difficult. You not going by that as you said you were and it's someone's special event is being difficult. So, like I said, jealousy, I believe, from the sister and mom. That's just how women are. A lot of women are just jealous. They're all about like who has the best competition. I personally do not get involved in that. I'm not just saying that. I don't have a lot of friends because I don't care about keeping up with the Joneses and who has what and who has more. I have people in my life that are like that though, and I feel compelled, as if you would watch my other video, why I feel compelled to this case. Yes, I get into some of my personal history and what's going on and why I feel compelled to this case. But I have always had my own house. When my husband met me, I had my own house. People don't like that. It doesn't even have to be a mansion. Now, if it's a mansion like they had and she has that closet like that, that even makes it worse. But it literally does not have to be a mansion for people to be jealous of you to have anything. There are people that will try to bring you down. And I believe that Shanann did not have much of a chance with Chris Watts' family and that mistress. And if they all talked and brainwashed him and put seeds in his head, definitely fueled the fire. I wonder what they did talk about in summer in North Carolina when Chris was there. Was he telling him that he was going to leave her? That's what they said. What were they saying? What did they suggest? We know what they did at the birthday party. They completely didn't care about Cece and the Peanuts. Had pistachio ice cream. Yes, everyone likes different ice cream. Yes, people like pistachio ice cream. But how many people really do like pistachio ice cream? And how many people would really have pistachio ice cream at a kid's birthday party? Yeah. And also, Shanann made that appearance in that magazine about Thrive. I believe that was May of last year. It was either April or May of last year. Oh, I'm so sure that got all of them mad. I believe Chris was mad and jealous of her success because he took Thrive. He just took down his Facebook for us not to know, but he did, and he showed off one of his weights and taken Thrive on Facebook. So did his parents. I think they've taken some of that off. So maybe they were mad because they believed it was a competition and Shanann won with Thrive. And they didn't want her to win with getting child support because obviously they looked up child support. And I'm sure his parents had a lot to say about all that as well. And I said, talk down so much about someone, and when you're naive or gullible soul, like Chris Watts, can be easily led and starts believing these seeds planted. Their son can do no wrong. That's how they still act, which irks me, and it aggravates and frustrates a lot of people. What did Cindy do at the court hearing? Just talk basically about herself and her son. Like, where's the remorse? Whenever Chris Watts did delete his Facebook, he said he felt liberated to his father. Liberated because you deleted your Facebook that you're doing with partial your company and your children and your wife? Who talked you into that? I believe there was a lot of people that were involved in that, like his family and the mistress. It was more of his and their plan to say Shanann was irrational and depressed, etc. in his. I think that's what he was going to say when she was supposedly missing. They were definitely jealous of Cece and Bella. Cindy Watts was, I think, because that took her attention away from her and her boy. Plus, his sister was probably one of those types, like I know, where her kids can only be the only grandkids, and everything they want and do is all that matters. I know those type of people. So, what do you think? Do you think that his family basically, they didn't mind, well, we don't think they literally killed him. Some people think his father helped Chris. I don't know. That's kind of far-fetched. I know he was there fast. He acted like he basically knew the whole video of them in that jail interview or whatever was talking to the police interrogation. That's weird. I just feel like they had a lot to do with mind and mentally and planting seeds. So some people need to realize the things they say and do more harm than they realize. So please like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a good afternoon.